This is a full-face snorkel mask. You can see it's meant to cover your entire face underwater, unlike the traditional two-piece snorkel set you see over there. These masks are becoming increasingly popular. You can find them at almost any store and online. But government officials in Hawaii are taking a closer look into safety concerns with different brands of this mask. One man says for his wife, that warning came too late. By sinking artificial reefs, the Alabama Department of Conservation is hoping to attract more divers and snorkelers to the Gulf Coast. Over in Hawaii, where tourism is booming, lifeguards are seeing more and more full-face snorkel masks. Some people say they love them because they're easier to use.
She tried it a few times at the local pool where she went swimming every day. She was all excited about it.
Guy Cooper says his wife, Nancy Peacock, ordered one from Amazon. The two traveled the world together, but that all changed when Nancy went snorkeling alone in late 2016. A nearby surfer found her lifeless body.
I started thinking about the mask because that was the only thing that was different. She had been snorkeling in Hawaii many times before.
When they found her, the mask was halfway off, but still on her face and full with water.
Big Island Fire Chief Gerald Kosaki says his department responded to that call, and since then they've started collecting data on the type of equipment used in snorkel-related deaths, something that had never been done before. While the department can't say for sure what exactly caused Nancy to drown, Kosaki believes more tests on the masks need to be done.
We have somebody from the outer islands that had tested these masks, had shown that some of the masks actually are better than others in a way that it doesn't have the dead space of retaining carbon dioxide. There are so many different manufacturers of these masks. Not all masks are created equal, so to speak.
Kosaki says there are two big concerns with the general design of the mask. One, the tight-fitting head straps could make it hard to pull off in an emergency. And two, the carbon dioxide that we breathe out could build up inside. According to online health websites, breathing in carbon dioxide can cause dizziness, confusion, and disorientation.
If carbon dioxide is not fully exhausted, then what happens is we just go to sleep, which is obviously not a good thing, particularly if you're underwater.
James Mayhem is the head of training at Down Under Dive Shop in Gulf Shores, which only carries one brand of the mask at about $100. He says there are many knockoff brands out there, and his store no longer sells the cheaper ones.
We tried to carry some of the other brands. They all came back, constantly had problems with them. So if the oral nasal pocket is not well made, if the one-way valves are not in place properly, if they're not working properly, yes, it is a danger, and it can be a lethal danger.
We tried to reach out to Azoro, which is the brand of mask Cooper says his wife was wearing when she drowned, but we couldn't find a website or any contact information for the company. So we reached out to Amazon, where Nancy ordered the mask. A representative told us they could not share contact information for the company for privacy reasons. Amazon did not comment on this story. In a statement from Ocean Reef, the brand carried at Down Under Dive Shop in Gulf Shores, representatives say, quote, Ocean Reef is confident in the safe design, development, and production of our full-face snorkel masks. However, we continue to test and look for ways to improve our products. Consumers should recognize that not all manufacturers follow the same safety standards as Ocean Reef. Then we searched the Consumer Product Safety Commission's recall database. It shows this report on a Triboard brand mask. The woman in the report writes, quote, I took a deep gasp, which then suctioned the mask to my face. She claims she was able to get the mask off just as she started blacking out. She also writes, quote, I have never been more scared, and it was like I was gasping with a plastic bag stuck to my face. According to the Hawaii Department of Health, there is an average of 18 snorkeling deaths per year in the state. But so far in 2018, there have already been 12, with half of those involving full-face masks. The department sending us this statement, which reads in part, we have requested the Consumer Product Safety Commission to stay alert for any trends regarding specific types or models of masks. However, there are no industry standards, so this is unknown territory for which it seems Hawaii is ground zero. Cooper is just hoping that his wife's story can help make others more aware, including those right here on the Gulf Coast.
I think they're a problem, and I think it's what killed my wife. She was a remarkable individual. I just want to get the word out. You know, it's horrible to have something like that happen to a loved one, and I just don't want it to happen to anybody else.
And right now, there are no regulations for snorkel equipment in the U.S. A representative from the Consumer Product Safety Commission tells me because of that, it is unknown whether the mass or other factors such as health contributed to those snorkel deaths. But we're told the agency is looking into it.